Ever since the beginning of the show, on October 10, 2010, one thing is most common among the My Little Pony fanbase, which is no humans!
I'm dying.
At all!
Help me.
Well, too bad I'm not here to please the fandom. I'm here to bring up the truth. I am
Epitech Incognito.
and I will not only prove to you that humans in fact exist in Equestria, can exist in Equestria without turning into a pony through the magical crystal mirror, but also I will show you the very exact first human who entered Equestria in human form. I will elaborate later. For the first time, at least the very first we know of. But let's go! I am using the official My Little Pony fandom site, comics, and my own findings to bring up this video. Roll the intro.
My Little
Faustão
A amizade
é país da Europa.
Humans have Easter eggs on several occasions. In Sonic Rainbow, Pink Pie wears a thumb finger representing a human hand while sharing for Rainbow's Dash performance, and while sharing for Mud's graduation in Rock Solid Friendship. Scord also wears one when he gets the idea of hosting his own Fluttershy next tea party at his house in Discordant Harmony. A blue version appears in the Perfect Pier 2. Also, you know those pyramids in the desert? The ones supposedly built by ponies in prehistory? Well, maybe it's wrong. Maybe they were made by humans. The most amount of weight a unicorn can lift is proportional to her magical power. Each block in the pyramids weighs much more than what even the highest level unicorn can lift. Remember, this is Paleo Pony era. I can't even believe I said it. Where devices such as winches and pulleys were not yet invented. How is that possible? Romans. Also, each of the pyramids points to a constellation known as Orion. This constellation just happens to look like what experts have extrapolated what humans look like.
There!
Is that a coincidence? I think not. This is how it really happens. Humans appeared in Equestria with their ingenuity and dexterous forelimbs and charted some stairs, and then built the pyramids. Trust me on that. Let's not forget the freaking Grecian glasses with human noses on them. Appear in 6 episodes. Party of 1, It's About Time, Magical Mystery Cure, Celestial Advice, Hard to Say Anything, Fame and Misfortune, and Marks for Effort. Ah, but you may say...
But this is just a comedic feature, an exaggeration of the truth with the sole purpose of being funny. It's not supposed to be canonic.
First thing first, where the hell did you drop it from?
I don't know, man. A second ago I was playing Superman 64, now I'm... Where the fuck am I? And where's my fucking beer bottle?
Up your ass. And secondly, it's not the only time things like that happens. Or you guys forget Discord pulling up a CJ and taking a freaking jetpack up from his ass and started flying around. But now, what about the human drawing? In Pound and Pumpkin Cake Bedroom. A drawing of a human pinned to the wall, and it appeared in the episode Baby Cakes and A Friend Indeed.
But how do you know this is a human silhouette? It could be anything. Multiple anthropomorphic creatures exist in Equestria, like diamond dogs, dragons. It could be a furry, ever thought about that? Could be Capper the cat.
Why are you gay? Want to clean his sandbox too?
Maybe.
And that so-called silhouette is and can only be a human, according by the way it's drawn. Let me give you an example.
Wait, are you...
Yes, I am assuming how a Philly would draw different biped creatures. Proceeding. It can be Capper, because Capper have inverted knees, point cat ears, and a tail, unlike the silhouette.
What about the diamond dogs?
It can be Diamond Dogs, because of the long arms, inverted knee, spiked tail, and pointy ears.
Maybe Captain Callio from the movie too.
It also can be Captain Selaeno. Stupid name. Because of her beak, inverted knees, and feathered tail.
What about Minotaurs?
It also can't be a minotaur because of the tail, horns, and inverted knees.
Okay, shut your trap. Let me think. Oh, what about that weird hand monster thing? What was their name again?
It is I will Zo, idiot. That freaking banana long face. As I said, it also can be him because of his long ass face, pointy floppy ears, tail, hand, long arms, and inverted knees.
Well, what about the other fuckers from the movie, like...
Ah! You never give up, do you? It can be vertical because of his stupid claws, and wait, does he have inverted knees? Whatever. We can't be so sure about that one. It also can be Grubber because he's too short, chubby, hairy spikes, tail, and what? You know it! His claws. What? You have thought I was going to say inverted knees? Well, he is one of the few who don't have inverted knees. Like vertical. But it can be a storm creature. Not just because they were in their island or whatever they were, but because of his inverted knees again. Tail and claws. I know creatures such as dragons, diamond dogs, draconic, and griffins have opposite thumbs and can talk, but that silhouette can only be human.
Okay, I'm out of names and out of fucks to give. You really did your research this time, huh? Congrats.
Thank you.
Hold on, are you sure it's not a dragon?
Ah! It can't be a dragon because of the spikes, their tail, their wings in adult form, and those tasty inverted knees. Ah! So that's how it went. It can only be two options. Lyra was babysitting Pound and Pumpkin King, and she taught them how to draw humans. Or one of the two saw Darren Graycon and draw them. Wait. Did I just spoil it? In fact, there is a moon on the side of this human silhouette, which could refer to the fact that humanity went to the moon in 1969. Suck on that, Nightmare Moon, you noob! Humanity greater than Nightmare Moon size 1969.
Nice.
Also, according to the Fandom site, we literally see 4 humans in the actual show wearing horse masks. I am not even kidding. Quote, in Slice of Life, an imagine of few crew members for the show wearing horse mask and the co-director of Rainbow Rocks wearing a zebra mask as a single frame in the sequence when DJ Pons 3 electrical music cart crashes into the Trully cane. Additionally, Dr. Who's questioned Jeff Letrowski's use of the word man as a verbal tick.
Could I get the name of your incredible tailor?
Oh yeah, man. No, man. You, man. Sorry, man.
What's this word you keep using, man?
End quote. But that's not all. Quote, crew members in horse masks hide in frame in Season 5 Episode 8, From Left to Right, Timothy Petriford, Jim Miller, Katrina Hadley, Jason Tilson, and Ishi Hudel. End quote. Awesome. Awesome! Now I will not sleep tonight. Thank you very much. Anyway, exist some primitive cars in Equestria. And taxis. But the wheels on those vehicles are made of wood. So where the hell did this freaking tire come from? The other part are from Equestria Girls? And getting off the script now, I just saw the music clip and this tire could be Rainbow Dash car tire. So that's that. Thank you for spoiling my video, asshole. Let's proceed. Speaking of Equestria Girls, humans from Equestria Girls have entered Equestria.
Oh, shut it. Now you're just making shit up. It is well established in the show that if a human enters Equestria from both portals, they're turning into a pony. And so does the other way around. Ponies that enter the human world are turning to humans as well. And you don't even need those two portals to do that. Like when Starshrew the Bearded used his spell to banish the sirens to the human world. They became humans, so what's your point?
I have told you didn't like Equestria girls.
I don't know. Why do I know so much about Equestria girls? And why am I speaking English?
It is in the script.
Which script? Am I real? Oh shit, I just broke the fourth wall, didn't I? Sorry, I didn't mean to pull that bone here.
Anyway, remember when I said humans can exist in Equestria without turning into a pony? In the beginning of the video. Well, the magical crystal mirror transformed everybody, or every pony, who crosses it into a pony or a human according to which world you pass through using the portal. Similar to the magic of Star Wheels the Burbard, who transforms the Dazzlings into humans when he banishes them to the human world. And the second portal, which I presume is how the Tide ended up in Equestria. Even though the portal is in an island in the middle of the ocean. But whatever. Those portals and the Star Wheels pair are not the only times we see interdimensional crosses in the show. And then it was here. I have found out that humans can in fact exist in Equestria with their human forms. Through the Midnight Sparkle magic. Take a good look at this. We literally see multiple humans entering Equestria here. And this guy, this fucking blue-haired guy, by the name of Bright Idea! Bright Idea! Yes, Bright Idea. This guy is literally the very first human we saw entering Equestria. Congratulations, my son. You have made history.
I get it, man. I understand your point, but I'm still skeptical about the human existing in Equestria. I mean, it could be an old-time hoax, or I don't know, maybe... Eptech? Cognito? Hello?
That's it! After everything I show you, you still don't believe? Fine, I will throw my final triumph. According to Hasbro, all My Little Pony comics are canon if it don't contradict the show. So having this in mind, spoiler alert! In My Little Pony Generations, which is one of the 2 times G4 have a crossover to G1, but this time done by IWD Comics. If I had a nickel for every time G4 had a crossover with G1, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Issue 5, last page, we see Dide and Grenko, which are Dragula and Rika's daughters. Someone give this shed who banged those two a medal, moving permanently to Ponyville. And according to Grenko, quote, "We need to explore a bit before we decide where to make our new home, since we have no plans on going back to that volcano anytime soon." End quote.
Aren't those witches technically not human?
Ban you! Firstly, you're watching too much The On House. And in issue 5, page 4, Grenko said, quote, "Quite acting like you have never seen a human before," end quote, which was responded by, quote, "A what?" End quote. Now suck on that, losers! Solid proof that humans exist. See you next time when I prove to you that ponies also have stole human culture, whole cities, and maybe even technology. So I see you there. Until next time. Oh hey, another proof that humans exist is the very existence of Iron Will and Lord T-Rex, a Minotaur and a Centaur. So for those two hybrids race even exist to begin with, somebody had to bang a bull and a pony.
Okay, first of all, no, a Minotaur and a Centaur ain't no hybrid, they're anthropomorphic, it's not the same thing. That's the difference between a hybrid and a furry, because if you want to take shit into technicality, a human wouldn't even be capable of reproducing with a pony, you're full of shit.
Wrong. Take the Minotaur as example. According to Greek mythology, that My Little Pony takes a lot of inspiration from? Yeah, I know, very surprising. Poseidon punished Minos by making Minos' wife, Pasiphae, fall in love with a bull. She then bore Asterius, the Minotaur. But what about the centaurs, you may say? Well, there's two versions of the mythology. One where the centaurs were said to be born of Ixion, the king of Lapiths, and Nephila, the cloud goddess of hospitality, generosity. Oh hey, she's Harity. Loyalty. Now she's Rainbow Dash. Peace and shyness. Fluttershy? Is that you? Anyway, she was the cloud who Zeus created in image of Hera to trick Ixion.
Nigga, what the fuck?
What the fuck? How does it make any sense? And another version, centaurs were the son of Centaurus. So it goes full circle. Thank you for making me go study Greek mythology to refute you for this stupid video. Didn't I have banned you from this video anyway? You disgusting furry.
Who are you calling disgusting, Mr. I'll know Greek mythology? You bronies are nothing but light furries, get your shit together and fuck off.
Light furries! I know brownies have many polemic subjects. Rainbow Dash Jar won't let us forget about that. But every time we catalog every fucking furry king, you guys throw us for a loop and start to fuck the kitchen sink.
I hate bronies.
I hate furries.
I hate Nick.